were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the
Hello friends, welcome to another daily vlog. My name is Jess and I vlog every single day over here on my YouTube channel. I show the good days, the bad days, all the days in between, and I like taking you guys with me every day, all day. So I say all day, but it's already like 2 o'clock and I'm just now starting the vlog. I will have timestamps down below if you want to skip around. Today is Friday for us. I do vlog a couple days in advance so I have time to edit, and we woke up and it's just been like a rainy day all day. I didn't sleep that great last night, and I just have been in a funk feeling today. David's leaving tomorrow because he's commuting. I feel like my face looks like I've been crying. I haven't been crying at all. I just feel so blah. I feel like my eyes are puffy. I don't know. David's going tomorrow. We're in the process of moving, and so he's commuting on the weekends to be at church. He's a pastor, and it's always sad. I feel like he gets home on Monday night, and it's just like a countdown to when he has to leave again. It just sucks. We have one more month of this, and then we will be moving, and we'll all be back together. But the weekends are just really crappy. It's hard to have the weekends like what I normally look forward to, being like separated, and I just hate it. But I also hate it, like I told you in yesterday's vlog, because this weekend is our church dedication. We're dedicating the building, and there's just no way for me to be there. It would be such a short turnaround time with the kids. Lucy has piano practice, like school, all this stuff. So we can't go. We are going next weekend for Easter. So just been kind of feeling bummed, just one of those days. When you vlog every single day, not every day are you going to be in a great mood. I don't know. I just feel kind of sad. The last few days I've driven up to the house. I don't want to cry talking about this. I've just driven up to the house and been extremely sad thinking about leaving this house. I'm excited for the new house. I'm excited for the move, but I really do love this house, and I really thought we were going to be here longer than 2 years. We bought this house 2 years ago today. Maybe that's part of my funk too. That came across the timeline of Facebook today where we were smiling by the sold sign. And it just hit me so hard, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to be packing up everything and leaving and never coming back here, and it just breaks my heart. I love this house. We lived with my mom and dad for 10 months before we bought this house, so we were just so excited to be able to have our own house when we moved in, and it's just had a lot of sweet memories. It served us really well. Our new house is awesome. It's going to be bigger. There's a lot of pluses that we're getting with the new house, but there's also some things I'm going to miss. We're not going to have a backyard like we have here. I love our backyard. My kitchen, I don't feel like it's going to be as good as what my kitchen is now. My kitchen is huge now. So it's just bittersweet, but I am really excited about the move. It's just thinking about it, this house is going to be sad. But anyway, Nate just got home from school. I've been reading, and then I'll take a nap, and then I'll read, I'll take a nap. That's what I've been doing all day. I've taken like 2 naps, just not long, just kind of dozed off as I was reading. Played with Mark. We've just been really lazy today, and that's okay. The next few weeks are going to be really intense, with packing and traveling and different things. So I feel like I'm just storing it up or something, storing up rest. But anyway, and the weather is just gross. There's actually a really bad storm coming through Arkansas. David should be fine if he's not leaving till in the morning, so he'll miss it. Tonight it's coming through. So I'm praying for all of our friends there that everybody's safe. And we're just getting a lot of rain right here in Indiana. So it's just been kind of a gross day. But anyway, we've also been dealing with some house stuff. We're trying to go back and forth with the sellers in Arkansas about what all they're going to fix. There wasn't a lot of stuff wrong with it, but we asked them to fix most everything. And we know that there's negotiations that'll happen with that. But there are a few things that are really important to us that they fix. So hopefully, they've been great so far to work with, so I'm sure that they'll be great to fix stuff we need fixed. Really nothing else to report. So you guys come along with me today. Tonight's going to be really fun. We're going to do, the kids are going to FaceTime Grammy and Grandpa tonight. That's always fun. And then later after that, I have my live Patreon and Patreon live chat that I do once a month. So that's always fun. It always gets me excited to talk to you guys over there. So I still have to also edit the video from yesterday. I'm a little bit behind on that, so I'll get that done here shortly. But right now, I'm gonna go make myself a drink. I haven't drank my Plexus pink drink yet, and that always gives me a lot of energy. So I'm gonna go drink that, just kind of get going with life. I need to do some more laundry. I did like 4 loads yesterday, and I feel like we still have more. How does that happen? I don't know. But I washed like sheets yesterday and all that, so it added up. But anyway, let me show you guys something real quick. I wanted to show you some printables from my friend Joann. She has it. She's my friend that I've met over here on YouTube. She's so sweet, such a sweet friend. I love meeting you guys on, she has a YouTube channel too, but I've known Joann for so long. She's always been so supportive, and she has an Etsy shop, and so I told her I would show you guys. These are so cute. I am not very crafty, so to be able to have this, it's like you can put your kids' handprints. She's got all different ones for spring, and she has some for Easter and Mother's Day. She has so many great things. So I'm gonna link her like you can put their little toes and handprints, like what grandma would not love that. I'm gonna link her Etsy shop down below. And she has like so many different ones. I didn't even print off everything, but Joann, your shop is so cute. And then she also has, I mean, they're so cute to put little fingerprints and handprints. So adorable. She also has some Easter things. Like, I think Lucy's going to love to do this, a little word search. I may actually save this for the car ride or for the hotel. Actually, we have a Good Friday service that okay, so look at this. I'm going to talk to you guys so you can see my face, but look how cute this word scramble is. Lucy, I think, would love this, and it would keep her busy. So let me tell you, and Joann also has, I'll link her YouTube page and her Etsy page, and she also has a discount code for you guys. So I'll link that down below. Go give her some love. She is awesome. She's a fellow autism mom. She's amazing. Let me turn it. Go check out Joann. Make sure you tell her that I sent you. She is such a good friend. We used to do Autism Awareness Day videos together, and we haven't done it in the last few years, but I think this is very appropriate that it's going up. This is actually a video will go up on autism awareness. She has a son with autism who's actually a twin, and I love hearing her perspective. She is such a encouragement to me. She is a very positive friend. You know, some people you just connect with in life, and she's definitely one of them. So give her some love. But as soon as I printed this out, I thought about, we have a Good Friday service, and it'll be next Friday night right after we've traveled all day with the kids, and I'm a little bit worried about them sitting through it without, like, you know, having something to do. So we'll probably bring a few things to keep them occupied, and I thought this would be a great thing for Lucy and even Nate too, to kind of work on quietly. That will keep them busy. But yes, today that you're watching this is World Autism Day. I've got my autism shirt on, one of them. And, you know, autism is not something I ever thought, you know, it would touch my life. I never even really thought about it until I married into David's family. He has a brother with autism. As you know, Nate has autism, and, spreading awareness is so important to me. And spreading hope and the positivity that autism is. It's not just a negative thing. It's just a beautiful thing. So happy Autism Awareness Day. And this is also Autism Awareness Month. So if you have a chance today, put on some blue, or I think somebody told me that a lot of autistic people are changing it to red, because that's like their choice. They're very passionate people. They're very loving people, and red is like more representative of that. So maybe you should put on some red today for autism awareness. We would appreciate it. You guys, I just want to show you it's getting real. I'm going to have David, he always takes some stuff to the storage thing when he goes to Arkansas. So I think this time we're going to do all the wall hangings, so that way we don't have to like pack them in boxes, or at least the really big ones. So my blessed sign is down. I feel sad. Look how blank it looks in here. Tell everybody what you're doing. I missed it, y'all. He was sniffing the flowers and telling me how good they smell. I tried to take Nate's sign out of his room to put with all this, and he about had a stroke. He did not want me to do it. So we're going to wait on his. I don't want to upset him, but at least we'll have a lot of this stuff. I'm going to see how much room he has. We might be able to take some more stuff. Don't mind my messy house, but it looks so bare in here now. All of our decor. I'm not going to take the little ones down. I think I can just put those in a box easier. But anyways, it's kind of sad, y'all. All right, you guys, I'm finally getting around to unpacking the lunch boxes. Nate ate all of his food, and then he came home and had a cereal bar for a snack. He's waiting on pizza right now. And then Lucy had all of hers and all of hers. Milk is gone. Her water was gone. They did great. So that was our lunch from Friday. All right, you guys. So it just hit me that David's going out of town and I need a few things from the store to get through the weekend. Last weekend I ended up having to do a grocery delivery. So to save money, I'm just going to go get the couple things so I don't have to leave with the kids, because taking them all to the grocery store is a lot. So we need like paper towels. We're like out of paper towels. We need chicken nuggets, pizza, like all of the staples. And I think I'm just going to go to Aldi because they will have pretty much everything. I'll get some more yogurt. And that way, all right, hold on. It's saying I'm out of memory. I think I cleared enough space there. I think Aldi will have everything I need. And it's been a while since I've been in there. So I'm going to go. It's not what I want to do right now because I need to edit. I'm so behind. I've not edited tomorrow's video and it's like 5 o'clock. That I never am that late, but I'll get it done when I get back. I'm also trying to decide what to do about dinner. I fed the kids pizza. Nate asked for pizza at like 4 o'clock, so I went ahead and made one and they ate. So maybe I'll think of something for me and David. I have not been good at meal planning. We've been like flying by the seat of our pants. So this car is loaded down with lots of stuff for David to take tomorrow. And the birds are going crazy. I walked out of our front door and got like dive bombed by birds. I hate these birds. I mean, I don't hate them, but they scare me. They like fly at your head. They're so aggressive. There is a nest in one of those trees, but you have to walk by it to get to the car. So I need to remember just to go through the garage because they scare me so bad. They come like this far from your head. Anyway, I'll show you guys what I get at Aldi. It's probably not going to be anything very exciting, but I haven't walked around in there in a while, so it'll be fun to kind of walk around, see what they have, and get a few things. I might get a few things for David's trip, too. I like to pack him like a little cooler of stuff, so let's do it, guys. I'm sitting outside of Aldi and freezing. I have on shorts because it was like in the 60s today. Well, the temperature has dropped a ton and the wind is blowing. So anyway, I thought I'd show you real quick the few things I got. I am going to have to run to Walmart. David needs body wash, and I want to get the stuff to make the dirty Coke where you put coconut creamer. I have lime juice, I think. So I'm going to run do that. Let me show you the couple things I got. These chicken nuggets are Nate's favorite. They are finally down below $6 a bag. So I'm hoping they're usually closer to $7. I'm hoping they stay down. We got some more of our favorite yogurts. I got Lucy's bow tie pasta. I got Nate some more of like the cheapy mac and cheese. He loves the stuff. It's like 50 cents a box. I am so thankful that I went to the store because I totally forgot we are out of coffee. And I mean, we used the last bit today. So if I hadn't gone, I would have been without coffee. That would not have been good for the weekend. So I got my favorite German roasted coffee. I got another can of cinnamon rolls, and then I saw this, and it looks like something Nate would like. Macaroni and cheese pizza. He may absolutely hate it. Nate is very, that's not the way things are supposed to be, you know, about something. So I don't know, but I thought it'd be something fun for him to try. And then I got a 6-pack of paper towels. So I showed you me putting all of the picture frames in a pile and David loading them up. What I did not tell you is Nate had a really hard time with it. I don't know if he's confused about, he keeps saying things like, our house is going to be broken, put the frames back. And I've tried to explain to him that we're moving all of our stuff. I've showed him pictures of the house and he just keeps saying, nope, I don't think so. I'm like, yeah, I tried to take a picture off of his wall and he like completely had a breakdown. So I put it back on, and this is like really making me think of how I want to pack the house. I want him to see me packing because I think it's important for him to see the process, but not be like sprung on him. But I don't want him to be upset. So I think just doing a little bit every day is what I need to do. It is a very drastic change with taking all of the frames off of our whole entire house, all the art, all the pictures. He was just really upset. He kept saying, "No, I live in Indiana." I'm like, "I know, but we're going to be moving." I've told him the date, you know, so he can be like on the calendar, he can know. And he's just having a really hard time. So bless his heart. I know, like, when the time comes, like, he's never had a hard time with moves. We've moved our whole life. I forgot to tell you all this. I signed up to chaperone one of Lucy's field trips, and they need me to do a background check, which they've gotten me the paperwork so late now that I don't even know if it's going to come back in time for me to go on the field trip, but I'm trying. So I got the paperwork today to do the background check. And the funny thing is, I've done background checks all the time, like for churches and different things. And I've never had this happen, but I get it's a school, they're trying to be safe. They wanted me to list every single address I've ever lived in, my whole entire life. And we've moved a ton. Like, I don't even remember all the addresses. So I was like looking up, a lot of them are apartments. I don't remember the apartment number. I did the very best I could. They wanted to know move in and move out dates my whole entire life. I'm like, "David, what was the name of that apartment we stayed in? What day do we move in there?" It was crazy. So hopefully it comes back okay. And there was like a little explanation thing you could write in. So a few of them, I'm like, I don't remember the exact apartment. Oh my gosh. In Texas, we lived in 2 different apartments and a house. Then we moved to Georgia and we lived in 2 different apartments. Then we moved in with my mom and dad. Then we moved here. Now we're moving in. And then I moved in college. When me and David first got married, we lived in an apartment in near where my mom and dad live. There was like 10 different things. So it was so hard. But anyway, hopefully that comes back okay. But he's always done really good. Nate has done really good at all the moves. But this is probably going to be different for him because this is the first time we've like had a home that he remembers. We bought a house in Texas. We moved, he was like 3. So, you know, we've lived in an apartment short term, but this was truly our house and he loves our house. I do too. And so I'm just praying that he does okay. But anyway, I'm going to run to Walmart, go home, unpack all this stuff, and then I got to edit. And I'll check in with you guys in a little bit.
You guys, don't mind the mess. I need to clean this kitchen. There's stuff out everywhere. We went and picked up dinner at Taco Bell while I was out, and it was like a windstorm, rainstorm. So I'm going to make my dirty Diet Coke. I've never tried this before, but I'm very interested. Always takes forever for the foam to go down. I know you can stick your finger in it. It's supposed to help. All right, let me get the Coke in and I'll restart the video. Layla's watching me like, "Mom, what are you doing?" Okay, so you're supposed to put a little bit of coconut creamer. This is what makes me nervous. And then a little bit of lime juice. I'm just going to use this 100% juice. I don't even know how much to put. Like a good squeeze of the lime. I don't know. Which I do like Diet Coke with lime. I've had that before. And then let's put like a little bit more. If you've tried this, let me know. I'm going to taste it. It's good, but I don't really taste the coconut or the lime very much. I think I need to add a little bit more. Definitely needs more lime. Okay. It's good. Makes Diet Coke taste totally different. I love it. So good. If you guys try this, let me know how you like it.
Alright, you guys, so I just finished editing my video and I'm just kind of getting ready for the live that's going to be happening for my Patreon patrons. Anyway, I went to do my weekly gold tier shout out. I like to shout out my gold tier members every single week, and then I shout out everybody once a month. So these 12 people are so amazing to be part of my gold tier. If you guys want more information, my Patreon is always linked down below, but I want to get into the shout outs. So here we go. I have 12 Gold tier members: Haley, Leslie, Denise, Jackie, Ashley, Alyssa, Kimberly, Sarah, Christine, Amanda, Jen, and Katie. Thank you so much for being part of my Patreon. I hope all of you are just blessed for your generosity and your friendship and your support. All of these ladies have been so supportive for my family and for me, and that means the world to me. So anyway, I will see you guys in a little while. I'll wrap up the day. I'm tired. And David's like already like, I don't want to go tomorrow. He's going back. So I need to like make him a cooler. I usually make him some treats. I didn't end up buying anything. I looked at a few treats and different snacks and stuff, and everything was so expensive. Like the little pre-portioned stuff, you know, is so expensive. So I was like, you know what, we have stuff. So I'm just going to see what I can come up with. So, all right, you guys, I got cold, so I put on my sweater. Okay, so I got my video edited, and there's been some really bad tornado activity in Arkansas. Everybody, all of our people are safe. I think it hit more in Little Rock than where we're going to be, but I have gotten some message from you guys asking if David's okay. He's still here, so he has thankfully not been affected at all. We are, though, we possibly could get some bad weather tonight, which I am terrified of tornadoes, and it just scares me how dangerous they are. But it looks like parts of Arkansas got clobbered by the tornadoes, so definitely praying for everyone who is damaged by any of the horrible weather that we've had the last few weeks. It's been really bad. So anyway, hopefully, I think they're saying here, I was just looking between like 12 and 1 to 2 a.m. It's going to be the worst time, which I hate. I hate at middle of the night storms because I just feel like I can't sleep at all because I'm so worried about them. But they definitely have already issued a tornado watch, and we'll just hopefully it doesn't go past that. But the line that's moving in is like a band of red. So yeah, it looks like by like 1:30 it should be out of here. Just like a really small little band that's coming through. So scary, but I'm always glad when David's home during these bad storms because it just makes me nervous. We don't have a basement, so we would have to go to like our bathroom. It's probably the most interior place for us to go. It doesn't have windows, our hall bathroom, and I know, of course, if I have to wake up the kids, it's going to be scary for them. So hopefully everything's okay. I'll definitely let you guys know in the morning how the night went, but I'm getting ready for my Patreon live, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support and being awesome. You really mean a lot to me and my family. And you know, I started out the day kind of bummer, feel just in a funk, but I actually feel okay now. It's just this whole thing has been fun and exciting, but also a little bit bittersweet because I was thinking about this earlier. I don't think I've ever felt as at home as I do in this home. You know, we went so long in different apartments and moving all over, and this was like our first home we bought in 10 years. And I don't know, I'm just going to miss it a lot. We did hear from our realtor here that the buyers, our buyers are asking, they have someone that wants to gift them a playground, a swing set or something, and the only time they have to put it in is like soon before they close. So they're like, do you mind if we go ahead and put that in the backyard? And David was like, can our kids play on it? And they were like, sure. I'm like, if they put this awesome playground, I don't even know what it's going to be. If they put some kind of playground, the kids are definitely going to be all over it. There's no way I can keep them off of it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know when they're going to do that, but hopefully I'm just like, oh man, I hope nobody hurts or breaks anything. We'll have to be careful. All right, you guys, so that is going to be it for today. I love you. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among